Hello guys, in this video, I'll give you a straightforward Surfshark review in 2025 so you can quickly see if it's the right VPN to save money and protect all your devices. Before we get started, make sure to check the link in the description. That's where you'll find the best Surfshark One deal with the 86% discount plus 3 extra months for free. Surfshark was launched in 2018 and quickly climbed into the top tier by nailing 3 things users care about most: speed, privacy, and value. For this 2025 review, I tested streaming, torrenting, gaming, and everyday browsing, and used the apps on desktop and mobile. Performance first. With WireGuard enabled, Surfshark held excellent speed retention on nearby and distant servers. Locally, I saw around 96% retention. Across Europe, it stayed in the 90s. And even on cross-continent routes, typical results landed in the 70s to 80s. That means streams start instantly and sites feel responsive. When I switched to congested regions or peak hours, retention dipped slightly, but swapping to a nearby location restored consistency within seconds. If you prefer OpenVPN for compatibility, you'll still get reliable performance, though WireGuard remains the sweet spot for most people. Privacy is where Surfshark quietly over-delivers. The network is RAM-only with a strict, independently audited no-logs policy, so there's no hard drive to retain data. Encryption uses modern ciphers with perfect forward secrecy, and the kill switch does its job. I forced failures by dropping connections mid-transfer and hopping between Wi-Fi hotspots. There were no DNS, IP, or WebRTC leaks, and traffic stayed blocked whenever the tunnel dropped. Surfshark's patented Everlink adds a self-healing layer that automatically restores a stable tunnel, which reduces exposure and saves you from micromanaging reconnections. Streaming is a strong suit. Surfshark unblocked Netflix libraries, Disney+, Amazon Prime Video, Hulu, BBC iPlayer, and more in my tests, and speed retention made playback immediate. If your TV or console doesn't support VPN apps, Smart DNS is included so you can still access US libraries. The server list spans 100 countries. Favorites pin your best routes, and if one location fails, switching fixes it. Because retention stays high, there's no endless buffering cycle once you're on a good region. Torrenting works on all servers. Clean Web blocks malicious domains and trackers, while Bypasser, split tunneling, lets you place only your torrent client inside the VPN and keep other apps outside for maximum speed. On public Wi-Fi, encryption plus the kill switch and Everlink give you confidence to work in cafes or airports without worrying about leaks. Let's talk apps. Surfshark keeps the interface clean on Windows and macOS with a fast connect button, a searchable country list, and easy access to specialty locations like static IP and multi-hop. It skips the flashy world map some competitors use, but the minimalist layout is quicker and less cluttered. On Android and iOS, the experience mirrors desktop. And on Apple TV, the dedicated app plus Smart DNS make living room streaming easy. Unlimited devices is the cherry on top. Protect your phone, laptop, tablet, TV, and even your router without juggling logins or counting seats. Why Surfshark One is the plan to get. The basic tier is fine if you only want a tunnel, but Surfshark One adds antivirus with real-time protection, breach alerts, webcam protection, and Alternative ID. Alternative ID generates masked emails and a realistic online persona, so you can register for services without exposing your real address, which reduces spam and limits fallout from breaches. For most people, Surfshark One is the sweet spot between price and protection. Jurisdiction matters, so here's the short version. Surfshark operates from the Netherlands, which doesn't impose mandatory data retention on VPNs. Combine that with independent audits and a RAM-only network, and there's simply no useful activity data to hand over. If you want extra layers, enable multi-hop to pass traffic through 2 countries, and use camouflage or no borders when you're on restrictive networks. Coverage is broad, thousands of servers across 100 countries, with a deep US footprint. That breadth helps both streaming and gaming because you can pivot to nearby options when a region gets busy. Static IP and dedicated IP are available if you need consistent addressing for banking or work, and favorites let you save the locations that perform best. A few cons to keep expectations realistic. The introductory deal is aggressive, and like most services, the renewal price increases after your first term, so set a reminder to review before it renews. Speeds can vary on distant routes or at rush hour. And if you love map-based navigation, you might miss that visual view. None of these were deal breakers in daily use. Day-to-day, Surfshark feels polished. Quick Connect picks a reliable server. Everlink keeps sessions intact. Clean Web strips ads and trackers so pages load faster. And Bypasser is perfect for letting banking bypass the tunnel while other apps stay protected. No Borders keeps you online in the tough environments. And the unlimited device policy makes Surfshark a standout for households, students, and small teams who want every gadget covered without micromanaging slots. Choosing a plan is simple. Pick Starter if you only need a VPN. Choose Surfshark 1 if you want a complete privacy and security bundle that adds antivirus, alternative ID, and breach alerts. If you want automated data removal from people search databases, 1 Plus adds that. For the majority, Surfshark 1 delivers the best mix of protection, convenience, and price, which is why it's my recommendation. Finally, savings. Seasonal promos often stack big discounts with extra months free. The easiest way to grab the current best offer is to click the link in the description so the deal applies automatically at checkout. You'll get high-speed retention, strong privacy, excellent streaming access, and unlimited devices in a bundle that simplifies your digital life instead of adding complexity. Thanks for watching. If this review helped, please hit like and subscribe for more honest tests, tips, and deal alerts. Got questions about Surfshark? Drop them in the comments below.